Hello everybody, it's Brian for GadgetUnit.com, and it's time for episode 37 of my question and answer series. So starting all the way at the bottom with 98 Megan Farr. I'm actually going to skip this question because this person is incredibly annoying. From Crosby87871, favorite food? I don't have favorite foods. Don't really have favorites for much though, but in terms of food, I like lots of different types of food, so I don't really have favorites. Food is food to me, but least favorite food, probably shrimp, lobster, those types of seafood. From Anzonix, do you have any experience on custom ROMs for Android, Cyanogenmod for example? I don't know if you're trying to troll or something, because I did a video exactly regarding this, Cyanogenmod 10, a custom ROM for Android running on the HTC Evo 4G LTE. I did this, 2 or 3 weeks ago, so I think people should definitely search a little bit before asking questions. And that goes the same for pretty much everything else in life. But from Radcell8, Apple is completely unpredictable. You don't really agree with that? I mean, with the iWatch, who would have thought that they're going to be creating a watch that runs iOS? Now, those are still rumors, but typically rumors like this end up being true. So Apple is unpredictable. And Apple TV said nobody would have thought they would have done such a thing until we started hearing rumors about it. So chances are they will. From iPodKid232, what screen capture software do you recommend? Well, considering you didn't tell me which type of operating system you plan on running this on, I can't give you an answer. From Sid Harthner, AirDroid for Android, is it good? Please test and let me know. I have no idea what that is, so I'm not able to test because I do not have the HTC Evo 4G LTE with me anymore. Also from Sid Harthner, to root your HTC Android phone, did you use the HBoot thing? Is it necessary to switch it off while installing CyanogenMod 10? I honestly don't remember anything I had to do to get that to work, so I'm not able to answer your question. From iPodKid232, will you jailbreak your iPhone 5? Yes, I did. Also from the same person, what do you think about the game Minecraft? I think it's a decent, enjoyable game. Don't care for survival mode, but I do like creative mode sometimes. Also from iPodKid232, what's the plugin for Google Chrome where you zoom in? I don't remember what it was called, but I don't have it anymore because it didn't really work too well. From Krepanand J. Ha, can you suggest me the best camera to buy on performance rating? Which would be better, Nikon or Sony? Well, when it comes to product recommendations, it all comes down to how much you want to spend on something. You can spend anywhere from $300 to get a decent camera all the way up to thousands of dollars to get something that might be better. Depends on what you do and how much you're going to spend. From Justin Lee, what ringtones do you use for text messaging and phone calls? For the phone calls, which I don't get very many, but regardless, I typically leave my phone in silent mode. But my ringtone is the it's the old phone ringtone, and for text messages, I get the telegraph noise for iOS. From R. Nagem, why do you not choose favorites? Well, because there are lots of great alternatives to things. Sometimes things are just as good as other things, so you can't really choose favorites. For example, when it comes to iPhone cases, I don't really have a favorite because a case is a case. They all have the same function most of the time at least, and I just I just don't know. Also, if Gadget Unit doesn't get as many subs as you would like, what will you do? I will stick with this one just as I have the other ones for a while because I mean, I don't have any goal for subscriber counts. I don't pay attention to those numbers. They don't really bother me too much. I don't care if my videos got 5 views per video. I would still make them. Also from R. Nagem, do you regret selling Gumball Tech? Just a little bit. How did you learn to type so fast? Just lots of typing, I guess. What's your home Wi-Fi speed? 20 megabits per second down and 2 megabits per second up, unfortunately. From Computer Kid 1, what computer case do you recommend for $50? I don't know because you didn't really give me too many details because I need to know if you want a big case, do you want a small case, do you want a basic case or a good looking one or one with lots of lights? Very few details with some of these questions, guys. Also from Computer Kid 1, also what operating system, Linux, Windows 8, or Windows 7? I mean, I can't answer this question for you because it's all up to what you want in an operating system. If you want to run every single application that's made, Windows is the way to go. If you want to try something different for a while, Linux is the way to go, but there's no way you could really use that as your primary OS. Also, what graphics card do you recommend for a price range of about $50 to $100, and what color LEDs would look better, blue or red? I like both. What would you tell me what to choose is what I will buy. For me, if I were going to build a computer with lights all over it, I would rather have it match closely with my motherboard. So if you have a motherboard with mostly blue colors on it, go with blue. If your motherboard's mainly red, go with red. White LEDs are also pretty safe to get for different types of setups. In terms of the graphics card, I would probably recommend a GTX 650. Those are typically a little bit more than $100, but they will give you decent performance for the money. Lastly, from Rafnagem, Celebrity Crush. I don't pay attention to celebrities. They don't really interest me too much, so all I know is that they get paid too much for doing not too much. So that's pretty much it with episode 37. Tune in next week for episode 38, and hopefully I won't be sick anymore, so I won't sound a little bit weird like this. But that is it with this episode. If you have any questions that you would like me to try and answer, go ahead and leave those down below in the comments area. But that's it with this video. So thanks a lot for watching, and I'll talk to you all very soon.